Hi guys, Matt here from paultan.org, and we have flown all the way to Spain, or specifically in Mallorca, to test drive this, the facelifted Mini Cooper S. But before we bring you the first impressions review of the car, let me take you through the car just to see what exactly is new with it. Now, from this angle, you can't really tell what's exactly new to the car, but upon closer inspection, you see this. It's a full strip LED technology that goes around the headlights itself instead of the semicircle diode type that runs through like this in the pre-facelift. And the main beam is adaptive LED with matrix technology. You can see the Mini lettering right there. That's really cool. In the middle, you still get this fake vent, so it's not actually a real vent, so it's only for aesthetic purposes. And on the bonnet, you get this new two-dimensional logo that's gonna find its way to future Mini cars from March 2018 onwards. Around the side, it still sits on 17-inch wheels, but there are new designs to go with the updated look. What's really unique is that you can add your own touch. You see, it says N, but you can customize it however you want. You can put your name on it, you can put Matthew on it if you want. But the problem is, what are you going to do with it when you plan on selling it? So I think that warrants a lot more thought than, you know, the novel idea of putting it there. Round the back. Okay, this is my favorite feature of the car, at least on the outside. It is the Union Jack full LED taillights, so not a single bulb right here. And I just think that a lot of people, or at least several car makers, should have jumped at the opportunity of doing this instead of, I don't know, waiting it out for so many years. But nevertheless, I like that. On the inside, you get a few new yeah, so that's the Mini chime, familiar to a lot of Mini owners by now. Not a lot of changes, to be honest, but let's start with the steering wheel. So it is a 3-spoke item, so it's entirely new with all the audio controls, cruise control, as well as your lane distance keeping control. There's a slight change to the instrument cluster, that being the fuel gauge. So instead of the whole circular thing you got going around, this is now an entire bar that lights up from behind. It's still orange, and the cool thing about this steering wheel is that, you know, it goes up and down. As in, the instrument cluster follows your tilt angle of the steering wheel, so if you're taller, then you won't necessarily get the top portion of your steering wheel blocking the instrument cluster, and if you are shorter, likewise.
Over to the center, you get a 6.5-inch touchscreen head unit, so exactly the same size as before, except that this one comes with upgraded functionalities such as GPS navigation and smartphone pairing function. The LED ring, unfortunately here, it doesn't go around the entire bezel like what we see in the headlights, but I guess this is fine. The colors, they are changing right now, as you can see, and you can do that via a toggle up here and not through the iDrive system down here. Speaking of iDrive system, this is an upgraded version of it as well. I call it iDrive because it's exactly the same thing as as what you would find in a BMW. The biggest change with the Cooper S, and that is this electronic gear shifter that is actually governing the 7-speed dual clutch transmission down there. It's a wet clutch for those of you who are wondering, and it's an electronic rocker switch that you typically see in a BMW, so it always returns to the original position like so, no matter what mode you put it in, unless of course you're in manual function. And if you want to go into park, simply press the P up top, just like you would in any modern BMWs. So there you go. What I really like about the Mini though is this quirky little thing over on the passenger's side of the dashboard. It's got a Union Jack, like what we see on the back, and it is LED backlit as well. It pulsates into a different color, you know, according to your LED ambient lighting. And fun fact, or rather the best news you're gonna have, is that this is gonna be standard when it comes to Malaysia, or at least for the Cooper S. Other not so subtle changes include the removal of the sports mode or the drive mode selector switch. It's no longer here. It moved into a toggle right here for you to toggle between 3 drive modes. That is normal, which is mid for mini speak, green, which is eco mode, and of course sport. So yeah, I think that's about it for this facelifted Mini Cooper S. There's not a lot of things going on really, not a lot of big or major changes, just very subtle ones, but I think they make a profound impact to the way the car looks and feels on the whole. So yeah, I guess that pretty much sums it all for this facelifted Mini Cooper S. There's really not a lot of changes, to be honest, and I think we can consider this a mini update. In any case, thanks so much for watching. This has been Matthew. If you like this video, do give us a like, subscribe to our channel, and leave your thoughts in the comments section below. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.